What's up, noobs? Let's look at the character creator in Dragon Age Veilguard and how accurately and easily you can make a specific character. So when I first started the character creator, I was so excited, and I felt like with even more sliders than Dragon's Dogma 2, I would definitely be able to create a character that looks even more like me. But if you're trying to get a distinct person or face, it's kind of difficult. And mostly due to the different face options and the fact that you need the perfect blend in the beginning to be able to get what you want later. And if you go back and adjust the face blending, it messes up everything and you kind of end up having to start all over again. One tip is to think about head shape the most when you're face blending. For instance, look at the profile and decide whether you prefer a straight profile or if you want the top or bottom part of the face to protrude the most. Because even though there are a lot of sliders, they don't have endless wiggle room. So if you accidentally chose a face blend where the mouth and nose is protruding beyond the forehead, you might not be able to bring them back enough to align with the forehead. So even though I love the idea of the face blend because it gives you an endless amount of different types of faces, it's just not that easy to use, and it doesn't give you as much control over the face as you think. If you have something specific in mind, you kind of have to plan for it from the start with the face blend. I also think the face options they give you are very extreme in proportions, probably because they were made to be blended, but I wish there were some more normal or balanced looking faces there as well, just to make the process a little bit easier. I would have loved there to be a randomizer in the face blend because there are so many face options, and going through one by one for each of the 3 spots in the triangle is so tedious, and I think having randomizer that would shuffle through the faces would make it a little bit quicker. And it would be super cool if you could toggle on and off tags such as rugged or cute or ethereal, so if you knew the feel of the character you wanted, you'd get those types of face options when you randomized. And even though I love character creation and spending hours in it, it takes a really long time to get what I want, so I wish I could have saved my progress and come back to it later, like in Dragon's Dogma 2. Because after spending hours in the character creator trying to make myself, I was just so tired of it that when it came to the Inquisitor, I'd just gotten so lazy. I was tempted to just pick a preset, but I didn't want to break my tradition of making my husband as the second character, so instead I ended up making a horrible version of him, which looks really weird. I even debated whether I should just start a whole new game over again just to get his face better. But another thing that makes it even more difficult to make the character look like a specific person is that the style is very caricatured. Like, you can't change the eye or head size because they've made the character design have that cartoonish look on purpose. I know that there's been a lot of hate on that, and especially from longtime fans of the previous games because it's vastly different from what it used to be. I'm a little bit in between. I don't mind that it's stylized, and I think the softness sometimes looks really cinematic and beautiful, but I agree that I think that head size is way too big to the point where it's unflattering and strange looking. And I would have liked to see some more textures in the clothes and face, as it's too glossy and smooth right now. And is it just me, or does the face change slightly from the character creator to in-game? I feel like when I put them side by side, my character's face becomes slightly narrower than it is in the character creator. Is it because they use a different lens preset in the character creator? I think that's a little annoying when I'm trying to be meticulous, but I do love that you can go in and update the face throughout the game. I feel like it's looking more and more like me the more I play. And finally, a character creator that has curtain bangs. My curtain bangs are not as short as these, but this is the most accurate to my hair I've ever gotten in a game so far. I think we all collectively agree that the hair is amazing in this game. The way it moves and bounces is absolutely gorgeous. I also love the face and body paint option, and that they don't just have tattoos. You can really play with a lot of different colors and make your character really stand out. I do miss piercings though. Having earrings and face piercings would have made this character creator even more options to be unique or true to yourself. I have to say that the amount of sliders and adjustment here is impressive, to the point where it's kind of overwhelming. I mean, they even got earlobe sliders. But if you're looking to make a specific person, this is definitely a game where you can customize your character accurately, except the stylized cartooniness of it, of course. Just prepare yourself for spending hours here. I've realized that I'm probably not extremely good at 3D characters, making myself and getting the accuracy of my face, but I'll keep exploring character creators until I get it right. I wonder which RPG will be the first to be able to scan your face and implement it in the game. What do you think? That's it, Vanoobie out!